Who knows what tomorrow brings? The world in everyone's eye. No matter how hard you try, but you're not alone. So I had some dude. First of all, I want to say I'm loving my vacation. For all y'all people who say, hey, this dude's on vacation, why ain't he on some fucking beach somewhere or whatever? Well, because for one, I've done all that, right? For two, I'm not wearing a fucking mask out in this hot ass shit every fucking where. I'd rather just make videos, kick back, go out, shop, eat, enjoy my life. I'm happy. Happy whether I'm here or whether I'm on fucking South Beach. It don't fucking matter. I'm still happy inside. You get what I'm saying? It's not where I'm at, right? And I still might take a vacation, but I doubt it. Because I'm not sitting on no fucking plane for no 2 hours with no mask. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. So, back to what I was really trying to talk to y'all about. The real reason why people kick against this shit, you know what I'm saying? For one, in the Bible, I had to keep going back to the Bible because, like I said, whether y'all want to admit it or not, only one group of people fit under these Israelite curses, you know? None shall say delivereth. That's what the Bible says about the Israelites. They will be packed in prison houses, for these people are a people left to spoil, and they are all hidden and packed in prison houses, and none say delivereth. What the fuck does this mean? Number one, this means that, you know, you leave something out to spoil, meaning these groups of people will be left out to spoil. None say deliver. None doesn't feel sorry. Nobody gives a fuck about these people, and they are packed in prison houses. That's facts, right? Anyways, let's get off that. Let's talk about why, you know, I got people coming at me for no reason. Trying to call me racist and all this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. God knows my heart at night. You know what I'm saying? God knows I'm not going to defend if I see a white kid got killed. I ain't going to be like, oh, it happened to slaves and all that. You motherfuckers crack me up, really. I don't even get mad. I laugh. I literally laugh at people who don't even know if they're subconsciously racist or they are purposely racist.
It now has Wi-Fi. All the info
either fucking or
is on my blogs.
Hold on, let me fix that shit real quick. Fuck. Either way it go, y'all. I have fun just busting their fucking head, you know. This dude tried to say, you're mad because I'm kicking facts. White people experience racism. No, that's called prejudice, dude. It's not called racism. Racism, see, this is the problem with people. This is what people don't get. It's not about you individually. All this shit that's going on, it's not about you individually. So miss me with the, oh, white people do this and this. Man, it's not about you individually. As a group, I'm going to say that again for the people who act retarded. As a group, do you experience the same shit? Do you see your people getting hung on trees and shit? Do you constantly see your people getting shot by police? But they get murdered more by cops. Where's the footage? Once again, you're listening to that lying motherfucker, the so-called man of sin, the motherfucking media that lies to y'all about every fucking thing. Anybody could just tally up some number. Oh, look. See, it happens to them too, to justify what the fuck they're doing. Where's the pictures? Where's the videos? If your race is getting murdered so much by cops, why don't you feel like everybody else? Why ain't you mad? See, you protect the police. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't buy somebody saying, hey, my race, I don't care what race you are. I don't buy the fact, oh, my race gets murdered too all the time. I don't buy the fact that somebody that really feels that way will still defend cops murdering people. Nah, bruh. I know you wouldn't. If you really felt that way, you would not be defending that shit. And some people actually know that, and that's why they don't defend it. I'm just sick and tired of hearing people cry over, poor me. What the fuck happened to you? This is not an individual battle. It's a group battle. It's a worldwide battle, really. Why don't you fucking join the party for once? Instead of nitpicking, hey, little black guy, shut up. Nitpicking. Join the motherfucking party. If you're against racism, why ain't you joining the party? Why are you so quick to kick against the black people instead of the elite? If you're so against racism and you so feel the same way as black people and all that, why don't you react the same way then? Why is it that you're okay with everything that the elite's doing, but they're not? That don't make sense. Only thing you could do is reach in your pocket and say, oh, look at, he was a criminal. Oh, black people did this. Oh, black people did that. I can point out shit you did a million motherfucking times. Did I do that when the white lady got killed and the white baby got killed? Did I fucking reach in my pocket and say, look at the slaves. They got hung on a fucking rope. You motherfuckers just racist. That's what it is. Some of y'all don't even know it. Some of y'all are subconsciously racist and don't even know it. That is facts, because if you was not, you would be against it, regardless of what color somebody got killed with. It don't fucking matter. The little white boy got killed. Oh, it happened to black kids. Millions of black kids got fed to alligators. Yeah, let me pull that card out. See? I don't do that. Why? Because a little white kid got killed. Why the fuck would I reach in my pocket? Oh, a million black kids got killed in alligators. It happens to us too. No, that's not the fucking issue. The issue is a little white kid got killed. That's the issue. Stop reaching for other shit. Racist motherfuckers, man. That's it. You're just racist. Admit it. You are racist. No other way around it, dog. I gotta call a spade a fucking spade, man. Because how come I don't react the same way? How come I can see a white dude fucking steal a sheriff a car and try to hit the police and I don't say, hey, he got a record. He deserved to be shot and this and that. How come I don't react the same way that you do? How come I don't feel the need to throw the slave card every fucking time? Only pull the slave card if motherfuckers start saying shit. If they individually start saying shit, then yeah, I gotta prove a point to you. But if I see a white kid getting murdered, I'm not gonna pull the slave card. Because what does that have to do with him? But if somebody individually coming at me sideways about racism, oh, black people this, black people that, yeah, then I'm gonna pull the slave card. Like, oh yeah, they murder each other. Oh, what about your people putting poison in everybody's food? See, that's what I don't understand. Are y'all for the people or not? The problem is people feel like, oh, if we admit that black people are getting mistreated wrong, then that's going to take from us and my family and me. So I can't admit that. Nah, it don't matter, because God will bless you. God will bless you for telling the truth. The truth will set you free. But instead, y'all motherfuckers want to hide and hold hands with the fucking devil, the fucking elite. That's what you want to do instead. And guess what? You might be basically having blood on your hands for taking up for them when they kill somebody else. Why? Because you give police pass for doing what they do. Over and over again. Oh, he was a criminal. He deserved to get shot. How many fucking times you gonna sing the same fucking song? It's the same song over and over again. Black guy gets killed by a car. Oh, he had a record. He was doing this. He was resisting. Shut the fuck up. Because if it was you, you would have a problem with it. If it was your family, your kids, you would have a problem with it. But since it's not, oh, now you want to reach for cars and say all this and that. Even if he did have a fucking record, you are the police. You can call helicopters, back up everything, arrest the motherfucker. You did it when the motherfucker shot up a school, but you can't do it then? That makes no sense to me. But y'all say it's not about black and white. Then what the fuck is it about? Because how the fuck can one person shoot up a school and a church full of people and not fucking be murdered? But a motherfucker with a pocket knife gets shot 7 times in the back. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, black people just making excuses and crying. See, I know what it really is. I need to get to the point of what it really is. This is what it really is, people. This is why people like that take up for shit. And this is why don't even worry about them. pray for them. Hopefully they'll see the light. But this is why they mainly take up for them. You want to know why they really take up for shit like this? Or defend it? Because they don't love their self. That's it, people. I'm not even going to call them racist. I'm not even going to call them racist. They don't love their self. So why the fuck would they care if somebody else got killed? Think about it. I don't love myself. I hate myself. So you think they going to give a fuck about somebody else that got killed? Of course not. What they going to do is start making excuses because why? Misery loves company. So I need to pour me. I experienced racism, blah, blah, blah. Did you get shot in the back by a cop, motherfucker? Did you get hung on a tree? Did your kids get taken from you in slavery? Burned alive, stressed by animals and shit? Fed to alligators? How would you like it if one of your kids got fed to alligators, motherfucker? Ain't no way I would make an excuse for, imagine a shoe flip. Imagine a shoe flip. All I seen was white people getting hung. All I see is white people getting fed to alligators. All I see is white people getting shot by police. And then I have the fucking audacity to say that, oh, I don't understand what you're talking about, white people. We go through the same shit. Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't. You don't. And guess what? I'm not saying that white people's lives or the next race life is so perfect and beautiful. It's not. Their lives are hard too. I get it. But don't give me that bullshit, dog. This is not an individual fight, so stop making it about you. Selfish people, kill me with that shit, man. Because selfish people, man, I'm telling y'all what it really is. They do not care about their self. So why the fuck would they care about somebody else? Why? They don't care, man. Their life ain't shit, basically, because they made it that way. So guess what? Since my life ain't shit, I don't care about the black guy that got shot in the back. Let me make up excuses for it. That's what they do, man. And I don't have energy for them type of people. I don't care if I know you or not. When it comes to this, we're not talking about it. Because all I hear from y'all, excuse. What about me? What about me? Oh, white people experience this and this and this and this. Again, so do I say the same thing when the white boy got killed? The little white baby, I called him a baby because that's what he is. He was like 5 years old. Do I start reaching for slave cars every fucking where? And say, oh, it happened to a million black kids fed to alligators. Y'all some bullshit. Y'all racist. That's what it is. People who do this is racist. There's no other way around it. Even if you are subconsciously doing it. You might be subconsciously doing it, but that's what you're doing. You're defending something. You're reaching for some shit that has nothing to do with that. That's why I make videos. I don't argue with them people online. There's no point. How can you make a racist person feel sorry for racism? You can't. You can't do it, dog. You can't do it, man. So why even bother? Nobody, they haven't felt sorry for black people for 400 years. So why the fuck would they feel sorry now? Some people are raised to be racist. Let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is, man. I'm tired of people acting like, oh, there's no racist people in the world. Bullshit. There's even black racist people. I get it. Nobody's saying, oh, there's no black racist people. No white person has experienced prejudice shit. I get that. But we are talking about as a group. There's a problem that nobody wants to fix. You want to act like it does not exist. That's your problem. If this was flipped around, if I seen, we don't deal with racism when people see shit and false claim. Yeah, the problem. I understand. I don't. Again, I'm not trying to. I don't think most black people are trying to say, oh, you white people don't deal with shit or this race or that race. I think what they're trying to do is stop doing this to us. And when I say us, it might not affect me, right? It might not affect me. I get it. But it affects certain people. It's not an individual thing. I hate when people say, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, it ain't about you. Okay, like I said, man, if you feel so oppressed like black people, if you feel like you are going through the same type of shit as black people, why are we not fighting the same battle? Where the fuck are you at? Why don't you feel the same shit I feel? I don't get it. I can only call you bullshit for it. Because there is no way that you claim that everything's the same and black people are just talking shit and you don't experience the same shit, but you don't want to fight the same fight. That's bullshit. Your ass would be up here marching like a motherfucker. Or at least complaining about it. You would not kick against it. If you really felt the cops was against your race as much as so-called black people feel, like there's no way you would quickly defend police. If I seen a black dude trying to kill a police officer and he got killed, I wouldn't defend that. But how many times y'all gonna make up the same excuse again and again and again? It was his record. Well, guess what? You don't have an innocent record. I guarantee you everybody in this motherfucker got something on their record. So a cop deserves to kill you or your son? I don't think so. And I'm not trying to say that other races don't go through shit, man. They life is hard as fuck too. But that is not what the issue, that's not what people are fighting about. People are not fighting saying, hey, your life's easy and mine's not. This is why we're really marching. No, they're marching because of police killing them. That's what they're really marching about. And nobody wants to address that. Everybody want to act like it doesn't exist. Oh, they do it to me too. Yeah, but why? Do they do it because of your skin or because you're doing something wrong? More than likely. And even sometimes, yes, black dudes are wrong sometimes. Nobody's here to say, oh, black people are so innocent. They never do nothing in the world. But again, it's not an individual problem. This is a fucking group problem. A group of people constantly just somehow seems to be on the coincidental list of being hung and shot and all this other shit by the police. Just coincidentally. It's not because they're black. No way. Nah. Even though history proves that it was. So what changed? Apparently people did not change. So if people did not change, what the fuck makes you think everything changed? It did not change, man. What, the Ku Klux Klan still around this motherfucker, wearing police officer outfits and everything. My biggest issue about this is, why do people take up for the elite? If you're not racist, there's no way you would take up for the elite. If you say you're for right, then why are you not against police just constantly killing people instead of arresting them? But yeah, a person could walk in a fucking store with an AR gun and nothing happened. Matter of fact, the white dude even proved it. Another white dude proved it. He said, look at this. I'm going to walk down the street, the same street that the jogger got shot, and I'm going to be carrying a TV. And nothing happened. Shout out to that white dude. Because people love to act like this doesn't exist. And that's bullshit. That would be me acting like, oh, no black person breaks a crime. Every black person's innocent. Nah, that's not true. So why would I act that way? Because I'm not racist. If I was racist, of course, I'd be like, oh, nah, every black person innocent and none of them will ever attack cops and none of that. Get out of here with that. But again, you can't explain racism or prejudice to a racist person or to a person that doesn't like their self. If they don't like their self, they're always going to reach in that bag, that poor me bag, or I don't care about nobody bag. You see? Trayvon Martin getting shot, right? Here comes the excuses. And he didn't even have a record. He was about to go to school and everything. Oh, he was wrong. See what I'm saying? But if that was your kid, I bet you wouldn't be saying the same fucking excuse. I bet you would be mad at the police then. See, it doesn't have to be my kid for me to be mad. This little 17-year-old got all the excuses. All white people making excuses for him. Meanwhile, dodging the fuck out of George Floyd. Exactly. That shows you their true colors. You know, that would be like me sitting here. And like I said earlier, the little white baby, because he's a baby. He's only like, what, 5? That's a baby, man. That would be like me, oh man, slavery happened, or maybe he did this, or maybe he did that. You know what I mean? That's bullshit, man. I don't know why it happened. What the fuck do I look like defending somebody getting murdered? People don't understand you're putting blood on your own fucking hands. Because now the effects of you defending these motherfuckers give them the right to do it even more. To kill more motherfuckers. And one day it might be you. Matter of fact, the elite are already killing us all with the food and everything. I don't give a fuck what color you are. All elite are killing everybody. So you can go ahead and defend and worry about the so-called black people. But really, you should be worried about who's really doing the damage. You know, nobody want to hear that though. Because they're so caught up on racism. They don't understand that people are in power. Hey, most of them look like you. And guess what? People are in power. They are doing wrong. Just like I understand when it comes to rappers. I'm not giving them celebrities the excuse for leading black people to the slaughter because they're black. No, they must be held accountable. They got to be the light has to be shined on them motherfuckers. If y'all got kids, how are you still defending this? You a woman, how you still wanting to be Nicki Minaj and bad bitch and you got a daughter? I don't understand that. I'm getting heated listening to this. You can't worry about it. All I can say for you is just do what's right. Don't worry about people who don't, that's in their heart. That's something they got to deal with. You know what I mean? That's their problem. That's between them and God. One thing they cannot hide is how they feel in their heart from God. You can't hide that from God. You can't. So let them do what they do. I don't got time for it. You know what I mean? But don't try to make it seem like these type of things don't happen, or don't try to make it seem like you haven't been seeing all this shit that's been happening to black people throughout history and acting like, oh, nah, it's just everybody. So it just coincidentally, it's not about race. It just coincidentally only happens to black people all the time. That don't make no fucking sense. Why is the prison houses packed with black people when everybody commits crimes? I've been around white people all my life. I got family I consider white. So don't give me that bullshit that they don't break crimes and shit. You got me fucked all the way up. So how's the prison houses only packed with 12%? If you're 46%, something ain't right there. Now, yes, I can blame fucking rap music for a lot of that because that was by design. The elite made rap music. Well, actually, we made rap music. We had it hip hop, hippity hop, blah, blah, y'all know the good shit. And then they changed it and made us make it about rap, gangster rap and shit to try to fill the prison houses. So yes, a lot of that blood goes on black men, right? But I'm not racist, so I'm not going to say, no, it's just the white guys doing it. No, but he's the biggest elephant in the room. Him and the Jewish dude are the ones that paying their money to black rappers to lead black people to the slaughter and everybody else who listen to rap music. That don't know no better between entertainment and real life. But again, how is 12% population the most in the prison house? That don't add up. I don't give a fuck. 12% versus 46%. And don't give me that, because black people are the only ones busted breaking crimes around this motherfucker. That's a lie. That is a lie, man. Anyways, man, Black Lives Matter, another thing. I'm not saying I'm for Black Lives Matter because I already know who sponsors that. I know who the big bad wolf is behind it. But again, fuck a group. Who cares about a group? Or who cares about what color got shot by the police? I'm focused on people getting shot by the police. I don't give a fuck about no group name. I don't give a fuck about what color the person was that got shot by the police. I care about people not getting shot by police. You should get arrested. Unless you are trying to kill that police officer, or maybe you killed somebody. I can see that. You killed somebody and police about to make an arrest. I can see that. Other than that, I cannot see it. A police officer has all the time in the world to fall back and just call for backup. Hey, the suspect is in the car right here. I need backup. That's all they got to do. It's bullshit, man. Y'all know it is. But yet you can arrest a motherfucker that shot up a whole fucking school with no problem, with a gun in his hand. You can arrest him, but you can't arrest these other people. They deserve to die. Stop. It's another way for them to kill people. Because they scared, man. They scared that the power will shift back to the people that it was in the first place. And that's facts. You can say that that's racist or whatever, but that's what the elite are scared of. They're scared that the original people of Earth will eventually be in power again. And that's why they got to do what they got to do. Because really, they're the minority. It's not the other way around. They're only the majority in America. So I'm done talking about it, man. You know, I get sick and tired of, you know, men crying like bitches. You crying about what? What happened to you? And don't cry to me about racism if you constantly defending it. That makes no sense. I get it. A lot of black people might be bad. They might fucking say racist shit and piss you the fuck off. Just like whites might say it to me. But you individually, I ain't talking about everybody else. What about you? How do you react? How are you handling this? How are you finding solutions? Or are you part of the problem? See? If you're part of the problem, then I got a problem with you, because I got a problem with racism in general. I don't give a fuck who it is. But again, you got people who are racist, so they know what you're trying to say. So I'm gonna leave with this. Don't waste your breath trying to explain to people, oh, this and this and this. They know what you're talking about. The problem is they don't care. They don't want to see it your way because they are racist. Either they are racist or they're not happy with themselves. So therefore they need other people to feel pain like them, or I don't give a fuck about myself. So since I don't give a fuck about myself, I don't give a fuck about a black person getting hung on a tree or shot in the back by a cop or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because my life is so bad and poor me and a whole fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm not even on here crying about my life. That's another thing people say, oh, it's not my fault. I'm not handing you out anything. What does getting shot in the back have to do with you handing out something? Nobody asked you to hand out shit. I'm not on this video asking any man to give me a fucking thing, but some fucking respect. But they not going to do that, man. There's always going to be an excuse, and that's fine. Let them feel how they feel. I feel how I feel. You know, Colin Kaepernick taking a knee, right? Taking a knee for what? The same shit we still seeing, right? But people will rather argue about Colin Kaepernick taking a knee instead of the real issue at hand. People will rather argue with people about Black Lives Matter, a group, instead of fucking tackling the issue at hand. If you feel Black Lives Matter is racist, go take it up with the people who created it. Don't argue with black people about it, because now you're part of the problem. You're not attacking who really created the problem. It wasn't black people. They did not make Black Lives Matter. So if you're not racist like you claim, and you are so against, and you're so for equality, and it's not fair, Black Lives Matter, we don't have a group, then why don't you go attack the elite? Or if you say that there's no such thing as privilege and you feel the same way, then why don't you have the same energy? Put it to you like this. Let's say drivers at my job, we all about to experience the same loss, right? All the drivers at my job, we all about to experience the same loss. We all gonna have that same fucking energy. We all gonna be mad, like, man, this is bullshit. We about to lose our bonus or whatever. Everybody gonna have the same energy. Now flip that shit and just say that only a few drivers at the job lost their, only a few drivers at their job actually lost things and everybody else didn't. Well, guess what? The people who lost the shit are going to have different type of energy. So miss me with your bullshit, man. Nobody got time for little ass kids. Nobody got time for racist people. None of that bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for it. I don't even need to make this video, because everything I've said in this video, you already know. You just like to play dumb and play with people's emotions and make people argue with you because you love misery. Misery loves company. So I need people to feel sad like me and argue with people. My thing is this. Why the fuck are you even on these comments if you don't care about fucking shit that's going on? Why are you here just to argue? Do you have a fucking solution? If you don't, what the fuck you here for? These motherfuckers just come on these comments just to argue with people. You just come on here to argue with people. You have no solutions. But you claim racism this and I'm so sad and all this bullshit. So why you only come on comments to argue with people when it comes to this shit? You have no solutions, only bickering with people. You're Judas. You're Judas. You're here to cause confusion amongst the people, not help people out. You just want to talk, oh, I got my 2 cents. Well, if your 2 cents ain't helping motherfuckers, then what the fuck you talking about? Also, speaking about that little 17-year-old boy or whatever, you know, it's funny how the fundraiser for that kid is way higher than the fundraiser for the black kid. Now, let me say something. Some of that could be blamed on black people for not putting in that fundraiser. But if we're just talking about little kids, if everybody say, oh, you're so wrong because the little white kid got killed, blah, blah, blah. Why ain't you got that same energy with the black person? You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. There's no excuse for this kid to have this much in the fundraiser and this one only have like 1,000. That's bullshit. That lets you know that certain people, oh, I feel sorry when it's the black blonde hair guy. But when it's that little Negro, oh no, I don't care. That's bullshit. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We can't change this. It's always going to be this way. All I know is I'm not going to allow that to make me racist towards people. But if you are racist, get the fuck out of my, don't even come near me. Like, seriously. Because I don't like your energy. I don't like your spirit, right? I'm not you. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of racism and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And don't cry to me about your little, somebody called me a white racist word. Man, you know how many people call me, I've heard people call black people that? What the fuck does that equivalent to somebody getting shot in the back by the police? You're crying over a word and somebody got shot in the back. You're crying over a word and somebody been getting murdered for 400 years. You sound like a bitch when you do that. You sound weak. You're crying over a fucking word. But meanwhile, motherfuckers that are getting hung and everything have been called these words and more. You make no fucking sense. Oh, it happens to us too. Not on that extent. Show me where it happens to that extent. And if it did happen to you, why aren't you having the same energy? Here's a perfect example. I'm against racism, right? This is why I don't agree with the military. Not the people in the military, the people who run the military. Why? Why don't I agree with the people who run the military? Not the military, but the people who run it. Why don't I agree with them? Because they go to places like Iraq and all these other places with different races of people that aren't black. I need to throw that in there to get it registered through these motherfuckers' heads. They go to places and kill little kids and steal from little kids and take from little kids that aren't black. That's why I have an issue with it. See? But if I'm a racist person, oh, I'm just going to turn the eye, America, patriot. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't agree with it. I could love my country and love people in my country without bowing down to some fucking flag that goes over and kills other people and steals from other people. Once again, people showing their racism. It's funny how they don't have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with them going over and killing little Iraqi kids, do you? Same thing with the black kids over here. Oh, it's another excuse. Oh, Osama bin Laden, the boogeyman. So them kids in Iraq deserve to be bombed, right? By America, right? Okay, so if they drop a bomb over this motherfucker, don't say nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. See? Man, these motherfuckers is racist, though. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. And I know most Iraqs don't like blacks. And I still feel sorry for their kids. I don't want their kids to die. That ain't got nothing to do with them. You know, I know most Arabs don't like blacks. I already know. And I know why, because the Bible tells me why. That's why I love being free. But that don't even matter. I still don't want little Iraqi kids to get blown up by fucking America and their military. Because I'm not racist, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You know what I mean? But guess what? You see how... I wonder if they still open. You see how it doesn't matter if a person's black or white and I still have a problem with it? You see how I didn't make any excuses? You see that? I could say, oh man, Arabs, man, they use black women for sex and they come on our corners and get money off of all of us and live off of all of us, which they do. I could use this as an excuse and be like, oh, I don't care about the little Iraq kids that get blown up by the military, U.S. military. See, that's what racist people do. They reach and grab something else. But it's not really about me, and that's the whole point. Racism is not about me. It's about people. In general, everybody, all groups of people. It ain't just about Tawan. Oh, because Tawan feels sorry because some Arab probably called me the N-word when I walked out his store. So now I'm going to justify all fucking Iraqi kids getting blown up by the fucking U.S. military. Y'all motherfuckers is devils, dog. Anybody who agrees with somebody getting murdered is a fucking devil. I don't agree with murder. Only way I agree with somebody deserving, and I don't even then, but the only way I could justify somebody being murdered is if they try to take somebody else's life. Other than that, let God deal with them. But it is what it is, man. This is a fucked up place, man. I'm telling y'all, man. That's why I stay to myself most of the time. You know what I mean? I love everybody. I try to. If you don't love me, fine. I don't give a fuck. If you say I'm negative or whatever, I don't give a fuck, man. But the truth is the truth. Truth is the truth, man. I'm not justifying a little white kid getting killed. Or any white dude that gets killed by the police. I'm not going to reach in my slave bag. Oh, let me get this bag out. This 70 million slave bag out. The kids got hung by alligators. Let me get this out. The only way I'm pulling out that slave bag is if motherfuckers try to act like, it didn't happen, or black people are so bad or something like that. Yeah, I'll pull it out then. But just if some white kid got killed, I don't give a fuck if he had a record. I'm not pulling that slave bag out, but you motherfuckers do. Because you racist or you're miserable. And there's no way around it. And I don't give a fuck how many people delete me. I really don't. That just lets me know that, hey, the people that delete me, they must have been in the closet somewhere. This shit must have hit home because I'm going home. I'm not addressing no more of this racism shit no more. This is done. I'm done. I can't make no more videos. I need to make other shit. There's other shit in the world going on that we got to address other than this shit for elementary brains that fucking don't get what fucking racism is. Or don't get the, hey, maybe I am being racist. Oh, I don't feel sorry for him. He had a record. What does a record got to do with somebody getting shot in the back? And if this is the case, if this makes them criminals, this is another thing I don't get. Why is it that we only judge the citizens criminals? You know, black, white, whatever color. Oh, he's drug dealer, he's this and he's that. But we don't want to address the people who put the guns here and put the drugs here. And the people who are basically killing us all every day with poison in our food and our air and all that. Why do they get a pass? Why every time we want to talk about who's bad and who's good, why they just magically they don't get put in the discussion? It's always some black guy or some other guy. Even black people, because sometimes black people, what do? You go argue with the white guy and this and that, right? And I'm not even talking about, the white guys that are trying to argue back with you. I'm talking about like an innocent person. You looking sideways at every white person when really it's the elite. It is. That's what it is. And if you're going to judge, if you're going to, another thing I don't agree with black people is if you're going to give Jay-Z and all them a pass who are a part of the elite, then you got to give every person a pass. You can't say, oh, I'm mad at the white people in the elite, but I'm not mad at Jay-Z and them. Nah, it don't work that way. You know what I mean? And I love Jay-Z, but I don't like the fact that they sold out. They sold out, man. They fucking sold, man. Hopefully they'll fucking turn around and give it up, but you know they're going to die if they do that. You know, they got to give up their life to turn back from that fucking Illuminati shit. But hopefully they do. And maybe God will forgive them. That might be the only way. You know, it's sad, but it's the fucking truth. But I'm not giving them no pass. Because a lot of the shit they have put out has affected black people. In a major way. Really, you know, it could be said that nothing's really stopping blacks but shit like this. But that's why it's put there. To stop black people from evolving. Because the elite are scared that the people who was here first and ruled the world first will rule again. That is the problem. That's what it's really all about. It's really all about power more than fucking race, which translates to the same thing in a way. But if you have people selling out of other races, then it doesn't really matter about race. It's more about power. And that's what Illuminati is. The illuminated government, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Stupid shit, man. What time's the fucking Best Buy close, man? About to get up out of here. I might go buy a TV. I don't know. I've been patiently waiting too long. But, you know, people are going to make excuses, man. And if you are a black man, don't worry about it. Just stick together. And I'm not saying turn your back on other people that are not racist. Of course not. But the main thing, stick together. You can't be stopped then. It don't matter about no racism and all that. You know it exists because you certain people cannot understand because they're not you. They don't understand. They think, hey, the whole world's the same. And what you experience is not the same. And I could prove that right now. If you take me and another white dude and we open the same fucking store next to each other, right? Let's say right here in Beaver Creek. And mine says, hey, black owned Tawan Coleman store or something. Selling the same shit as the white dude. Most people are going to go to that guy. They're not going to come to me. So how's that not privilege? By default, because America and fucking society and the elite have painted black people as bad, right? I don't really trust that black person's business. There might be something wrong with his food or whatever. Let me go over here. You cannot say that's not privilege because your business will blow up. Meanwhile, I can have the same shit as you or better, but since I am who I am, a lot of people are going to shy away from that. Same thing with Nike. Everybody want to blame LeBron James and all that, or these overpaid crying athletes. These athletes put their life on the line every fucking day. Don't be mad at them because they utilize what God has given them. And also they're not overpaid, because if they was overpaid, I mean, this is why they're not overpaid, because the people the fucking owners make more money off of them and their name. They really deserve more money. Because that's what it is. You are a basketball player, right? You're a product, right? And just so happens a lot of people are willing to pay for that product. It is what it is. Just like somebody get beat Cadillac and a lot of people willing to pay for Cadillac, whatever. Y'all get the point. But you can't say that LeBron and them is overpaid when the fucking owners are making way more money off of them. They're still getting robbed. They're still slaves. Just because they make millions and you don't mean they're overpaid. And they still risk their life. They could fucking break their leg for the rest of their life. So could you? But hey, you chose it's not their fault that you didn't get blessed with athleticism, or you chose to fuck up your life or something. They're not overpaid, man. They're actually underpaid, and that's facts, because the owners make way more off of them, using them as slaves, as cattle. Hey, is that close? No TV today. I'm out, man. I'm about to go, I don't know, go eat or some shit, man. But anyway, man, I'm done. I'm done talking about this shit, man. You're always going to have different people who feel different ways, and that's fine, man. You know, I'm not here to take no side, really. I'm just here to point out the obvious, you know. You know, people say, oh, well, cops bother us too and follow us too. But for what? Oh, because I was in a black neighborhood. Yeah, they're going to follow your ass. But why? Because they think that you're affiliated with black people and drugs. That's why. But go in your own neighborhood and see if they follow you. See, how come I can't go in my own neighborhood that looks like me and not get followed then? If it's not about black or white then. But if I go to your neighborhood, yeah, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb and police going to be watching. Just like if you came to the black neighborhood and you a white dude or whatever, you in a black neighborhood, yeah, they're going to be watching. But it's the same thing if I go to your neighborhood. What's the difference? So that's another argument debunked. The problem is people don't want to say that there's mistreatment among other people, because it makes them feel like, I feel like it makes them feel like you feel sorry for them. What about me? Poor me. My life is hard too, type of shit, you know? And I understand to a certain extent, but really it's not even about privilege. I don't even really argue over the privilege. I argue over the fact that what happens, like police killing, that's my main thing. More than anything. Fuck the privilege part. Because honestly, with the right people in your life, God will, that shit will be destroyed. But as far as the cops killing people and shit, nah, I'm not letting that one slide. I'll let the privilege shit slide. You know what I mean? I understand why people say, oh, it don't really exist. Life is just as hard for me as it is for you. I'll let you slide with that one. But you're not sliding with this cop shit. Oh, they don't kill everybody, or they kill everybody the same, and they look at everybody the same. That's bullshit, man. And I'm not having that. I can't let you have that one because it's not real.